When it comes to knacking as a man, yeah, you always want to look like you know what you're doing. You want to look like you are a champ. All right. You don't want a girl to look at you like a novice or like a virgin. Like, do you even know what you're doing? You don't want a girl to ask you that question in the other room because that's just a big mess up. All right. So you want to look like you know what you're about to do or what you're doing as it concerns snacking. So let me tell you how to fake it till you make it. Not like fake it, but like how to make the other person think that you are a boss when it comes to snacking. Like you know exactly what you're about to do or what you are doing. All right. So welcome back to my channel. It's your girl IJ and this is Real Talk with IJ. I'm so excited. It's December. See, I have Santa here already. It's December and I am really loving the weather in Dubai. The summer here is always hell, so we always look forward to December because that's when the weather is calm and it's less hot. So I am so happy, even though the weather change affected me a lot. But anyways, if it's your first time here, make sure you stick around, go through my videos. If you like what you see, please do not forget to subscribe. Okay, so that you become part of this family. Why am I blabbing? Anyways, let us quickly jump into today's video. So I have it written down here so that I don't miss any point. Now, if you want to, appear in the other room like you know what you are doing as a man, the very first thing I'm going to tell you is be prepared. What do I mean by be prepared? Make sure that if you are expecting this girl, if you know that this girl is going to be showing up, make sure that you have everything ready. Your protection, lubricants, you make sure your house smells nice, make sure you have a glass of wine or bottle of water at least around, make sure your house looks clean, make sure your washroom looks clean. Be prepared. You don't want to be, kissing and smooshing and now the girl's in the mood and you don't have doncoms around. Like, you don't have any protection. Now you look like, bro, do you even know what you're doing? Or you're trying to stick it in without wearing any protection. She's going to be like, what are you doing? Okay. Or she's not juicy enough and you don't know what to do. You're just trying to forcefully put it into something that is dry. I mean, be prepared. Okay. If you want the girl to think that you know what you're doing, you should have your Igbo people say ngwaru, your work items, your apparatus, your tools that you're going to use. You should have your tools handy. Okay, so you definitely need to be prepared. Now, when I say be prepared, I'm not saying just one condom. You should have two, three, four, just in case one of them, gets broken or you decide to go multiple rounds, and you need to use like two, three. So make sure that you don't have only just one. All right. So be prepared if you want a girl to look at you like you know what you are doing. The second one will be present. Okay. A lot of you are distracted when you're doing the do or when you're about to do the do. You're kissing, you're smushing, but your mind is somewhere else. You're not watching her body, you're not paying attention. You're everywhere. Okay, your mind is not there. You don't know if she's enjoying the what you're doing. Some of you don't even know how to kiss. When you're kissing, it's like you're trying to put your whole face, bury your face in hers, so she cannot even breathe. You don't know when to move left and when to move right, so that you can give her enough space to breathe. Some of you don't even know when to put too much tongue or when to put less tongue. You don't even know when she wants to disengage when you're kissing because you're not present. You cannot watch her body language. You don't know when she wants more and when she wants less. You don't know what you're doing. This guy's going to see you like a novice, like maybe it's your first time, so you don't know what you're doing. You don't understand the woman's body. That's why you're doing what you're doing. So please, no matter what you're doing, be present. When it comes to knacking, you need to be present. You need to. It's like when someone wants to steal. If you watch all of these movies, you see how they are paying attention. They are watching every move. They are using their eyes. You understand? Their brain is working. So when you are there, also make sure that you are attentive. That girl is your target. Okay, so you're trying to watch her body, understand her body, understand the moves when she's pushing or pulling you more. You need to pay attention. If you do not pay attention when she's pushing you away and you're pulling yourself in, it's going to look forceful. It's going to look like you're trying to force yourself on her. Okay, and when she's pulling into you and you're pulling away, she's going to feel like you're not desiring her enough. I know it might look like too much work, but these are just like the basic things that you need to know, you need to do so that a girl knows that you know what you are doing, because you don't want a girl to be trying to knock you or for you guys to knock each other and she's feeling like you don't know what you're doing. It's very embarrassing. And the third on my list will be you need to know how to pace yourself. You need to know how to go slow, fast, back slow, medium, fast. You need to know how to pace yourself. You need to know that it is not a marathon, okay? You're there to enjoy yourself. So you need to know how to pace yourself. You need to know when to go fast. You need to know when to slow it down. Okay, you don't just see, if you don't know anything about what I'm saying, you need to stay on this page, because I have lots of videos that will teach you how to make amazing love to your partner. Okay, especially if you're a man. All right, so if you're not yet subscribed, this is the right time to click on that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos. All right, so you need to know how to pace yourself. You need to know what the activity you're doing, whether you're supposed to be going faster or slower. You're supposed to know when she's enjoying it so much, and you should maintain whatever speed you're using. That's why you need to pay attention. All right, you want a girl to think that you know what you're doing. You need to understand her body so that you know when she desires more and when she desires less, and that will help you pace yourself. It will help you either go faster or go slower, just by paying attention to the way she's receiving whatever you're giving to her. The next on my list will be, you need to know how to tease. You want a girl to believe that you're a champ when it comes to knacking. You need to know how to tease, especially the inner thighs. A lot of you skip the inner thighs. I think the next video I'm going to do will be on erogenous zones on a woman's body, places like where you kiss and lick. She's going to go gaga. I think that's the next video that'll be coming after this one, so do not miss it. Okay, that video will help you a lot understand the woman's body. All right, so you need to know how to tease, especially the inner thighs. So you go in there, you kiss and you lick. Okay, don't go to the honey pot. Do not go to the honey pot. Do not go and start, eating all of it up. No, you're going to stay in the inner thigh. You're going to be kissing, licking, and doing everything in between. You're going to go towards the honey pot. You're going to play around it, but you're not going to eat all of it. Okay, you're going to lick and kiss all of around it. Then you're going to go back to the inner thigh. So you need to know how to tease and kiss the inner thighs. The inner thigh of a woman is very sensitive, especially, listen, when you know what to do in the inner thighs, by the time you're done, that girl will literally be pulling your head to the main point. She's going to be pulling your head to where she wants you to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's the point we want to get our girl to. Okay, that's what you want to be doing. So you need to know how to play and tease the inner thigh. You want a girl to believe that you know what you're doing. Definitely you need to do that. Now let's move a little bit to aftercare. Now, as a man, you need to understand aftercare. All right, aftercare makes a girl know that you are smart. This is not your first time of doing this. All right, this is not your first time. All right, but before we go into inner care, let me just say one more thing. Also learn how to talk about what you want, like what you desire in the other room. Positions, styles, even though like the action has not started yet, when you're like sexting or talking about sex, or when you guys are kissing and smooshing, you can start telling her all of the positions you want to put her in. Like, you want to start telling her. Now, it doesn't matter if you've not done any of these positions before. Now, I'm not saying that you should say the impossible. Maybe you've just not tried it, but you know that you can pull it off. But just play it safe by talking about the things that you can do. Okay, or at least you have enough knowledge and you want to try with her. Now, if you've not done it before, you could tell her something like, I'd like to try this with you, or these are the things I want to do to you, or these are the things I want you to do to me. This is going to make her feel like, oh my, this guy is bad. This guy knows what he's saying. Like, he wants to bend me over and spank me. He wants to do this to me. He wants to pull my hair. He wants to choke me. He wants to do this to me. Like, when you start telling the girl all of these nasty things that you want to do to her, she's going to already believe that this guy is the man. Like, all of those talk is what, becomes the dirty talk that really turns women on. You understand? So when you begin to tell her all of these things, she's going to believe that you know a thing or two or a lot about knacking, and that is going to make her more open to, trying to do it with you. Now back to aftercare. I want you, in case you don't know this before as a man, okay, I want you to know this now. Once you're done with knacking, I want you to take your woman to the washroom for her to pee, or tell her to go pee. Especially if you had raw sex, you didn't use protections. And even if you did use protection, just tell her to go pee. All right. It's very good that after every sexual intercourse, that a woman should go pee. Even you as a man should go pee in case of any urinary tract infections, in case of any infection before it gets like inside her body. If there's any ones in the tract that has not found their way into the system, when they pee, they wash out all of this, especially for women, and especially if you had unprotected sex. So always tell your woman to pee. Now, most women already know this, all right? Most women already know this. So by the time you finish and you tell her to go pee, she's going to know that, okay, you're this matured. Like, you even know that it's very important that I pee. Okay, she's going to think that, okay, he's not really a child. Okay, so in case you're a novice, use this one to pass the test to make her feel like you know what you're doing. All right, so encourage her to go pee, and you can explain to her in case she also doesn't know, because we cannot know everything. All right, we learn every day. So some women also do not know that. If you have unprotected sex, make sure you go pee to wash out anything that could harm your body from the other partner. All right, and also after knacking, please do not forget to take care of your woman. All right, get her water to drink, cuddle. Okay, if she's leaving and going home, make sure you reach out to her. Make sure you make sure that you follow up to be sure that she go home safe. Make sure she feels fine. Make sure she doesn't feel used. Because some of you, after knacking, you don't even call to find out if that girl has gotten home, and that's so sad, because obviously you just wanted her for the knacks. But if you do care about this girl and you're done knacking, if she's sleeping over, or if she's still going to be around for a few more minutes, make sure you don't just abandon her on the sofa or on the bed and you just move a million miles away. I know that period after you have ejaculated as a man, you just want your space. You don't want any body contact or anything. We understand sometimes that you just want to be left alone, but also for women, if after the intercourse you leave us alone, you make us feel like you don't desire us, you only wanted us for the sex. All right, so make sure that you show aftercare by cuddling, by still talking to her, engaging in conversation. If she's leaving, make sure you walk her downstairs. Make sure you wait for her to get into her Uber or drive home, and make sure you communicate with her after that to find out that she got home safe and that she's doing very well. The next on my list, before the most important one, will be communicate during sexual intercourse. Okay, we've touched it a little, whether it's dirty talking, whether it's just checking in to be sure that she's fine. Hope you're enjoying it. Who's your daddy? Whose pussy is this? It doesn't matter what you're saying. You just make sure that you're communicating, you're talking, making her more relaxed, making it fun. Okay, don't just keep it serious like you're in an interview. All right, make sure you communicate, make sure you mourn, let out some sound. Don't just make it so dry. Okay, make sure that it's not robotic. Basically, make sure it's not robotic. All right, if you are that confident and you know you can do it, make her talk. Tell her to call you daddy, papi. Make sure she talks to you. All right, that's what you want to be doing. So you want to communicate when you're knacking. And the last on my list, if you want anybody to see you as a champ when it comes to knacking, is your confidence level needs to be 100%. Okay, and one of the trick to being confident in bed is not to take it too serious. You want to be confident in bed when you're knacking. Don't take it too serious, because mistakes can happen, but you're not going to take it too serious and make her feel like, shit, I just messed up. No, you're going to laugh about it. You're going to play about it. Premature ejaculation can happen. Performance anxiety can happen. Just say, oh shit, dang, not today. Babes, I just spilled. You're so sweet. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to fix this. I promise. Make it cool. Make it playful. Don't say, oh, let's say, what happened? I'm so sorry. I couldn't hold it. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. It's not usually like. Don't start explaining yourself like one dumb boy. Okay, laugh about it and say, "Girl, with this ass you're carrying, or with this your sexy boy, what did you expect? But hold on, just give me a few minutes. Okay, let me recoup my energy. I'll be back. All right, let's just chill. Take some little wine, and I'll make it up to you. Just relax. Make it fun, make it playful. Your confidence level is another thing that will make a girl feel like, okay, this is not your first time. If you make it look embarrassing that you just spilled after 2 minutes, she's going to see it as embarrassing. But if you play about it, she's going to now realize, oh yeah, of course it happens sometimes. Performance anxiety happens. All right, and make sure you make it up to her. Okay, make sure that it's either you're using your mouth, your finger, or you go back with that big man after you have recouped that energy. Okay, so if you do all of this in the other room, your woman will see that you're not a novice, even if you might be. But if you try to practice this, she's going to believe that it's not your first time. So this video will be very helpful to a lot of virgins out there. Okay, and if you're a virgin, don't rush it. Trust me, don't rush it. Whether you're a boy or a girl, don't rush it. When it eventually happens, it's eventually going to happen, but make sure that you're prepared, okay, before you do it. All right, it's not bad to be a male virgin at 30. It's not bad. Just make sure you do it with the right person, because at the end of the day, you also don't want to be banging everything in skirts. So if you can just, keep up your hustle, get your money, focus on the goal. Eventually, when you get the girl, you use all of my teaching and make her the happiest woman on earth with the money that you've already made. Also, anyway, this is the end of the video for today. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. If you're not yet subscribed, this is the right time for you to do that. Okay, like this video and share so other people will see it. I'll see you next time. Keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah.